It is not in order or even conceivable that criminals pretending to be peaceful protesters.
25th June 2024, President William Ruto came under sharp criticism over his comments on Kenyans who took to the streets protesting against the finance bill, protests that led to the invasion of parliament. However, almost 12 months later, President Ruto was today forced to eat an humble pie amid continued calls for his resignation.
To our children, if there is any misstep, we apologize.
His decision to apologize was occasioned by Rickey Bolden's keynote address, where he castigated the Ruto-led administration over what he termed failure to be remorseful to the youthful generation despite raining terror on them during the June-July 2024 anti-tax bill demonstrations.
Wouldn't it be beautiful if leaders would stand up and say to our Gen Zs, we had you arrested, and we know that had to be traumatizing, and we're sorry. No one's ever said, I'm sorry for the horrific pain that you experienced. They've never done it in our history in this country.
With this year's theme being Arise and Rebuild, Bolden expressed concern over ways in which the Kenya Kwanza administration was handling dissent, opining that it can only worsen the mistrust on the administration amongst the youth.
We shut down the internet. And we know that that's your primary source of communication. And we're sorry. Now we want to bring you to the table so that you can have a voice, because you're no longer a child. You're an adult.
However, Deputy President Kithure Kindiki appeared to be reading from a different script, despite acknowledging Bolden's sentiments, maintained that respect from the youth is paramount.
As much as we agree with the need for us to reconcile and build relationship with our children, we respectively request our children also to realize that there is a role we can play. No one generation is superior or more important than the other.
Other leaders who spoke during the prayer breakfast laid bare their frustration with the restless youth. Dagoretti North lawmaker Beatrice Telashi, while reciting her prayers, pointed an accusing finger at the youth on social media for their continued criticism, with activists also on her radar. She also blamed leaders for turning a blind eye on the plight of Kenyans after getting into office. Now, calls for reconciliation dominated the 22nd edition of the National Prayer Breakfast, to the point of the head of state apologizing to the youth. The question is, will the government walk the talk, or will it be business as usual? Ian Keitani for K24 Evening Edition.